Since developing a schedule has a new tools and techniques that we haven't covered in the earlier session, I've prepared one more or two more, let's say, presentations to cover these tools that we haven't covered in the previous ones. So, welcome to this session on analyzing and optimizing the project schedules. In this video, we'll explore methods like crashing and fast tracking to compress schedules, as well as strategies to address risks and maintain flexibility. These techniques are critical to ensure that your project remains on track while adapting to constraints and unforeseen challenges. Again, to highlight the importance of schedule analysis. So, schedule analysis helps identifying the inefficiencies and bottlenecks, ensuring that activities are optimized for timely completion. By aligning the schedule with the project objectives and adapting to constraints, project managers can address potential delays and maintain stakeholder satisfaction. To start with one of these important tools that which is the schedule compression. So schedule compression is the process of reducing the project timeline without affecting its scope. This is achieved using two key techniques, including crashing, which involves adding resources to the project. And the other technique is fast tracking, which overlaps activities. Both of the both of methods requires a careful consideration of risks and resource constraints. To start with crashing. So crashing again involves adding additional resources to critical path activities to reduce their duration. While this technique can significantly shorten the schedule, it comes with increased costs. Therefore, it's essential to analyze the cost time trade offs and ensure that the benefit has more than the expenses. Next one is fast tracking. So, fast tracking is another schedule compression technique that involves performing activities in parallel instead of sequentially. While this approach saves time, it increases the risk of errors and rework. So, to implement fast tracking effectively, clear communication and coordination among the team member are essential. How we can address the schedule risks? So, schedule risks can arise from factors such as resource unavailability, unrealistic deadlines, and complex dependencies. Mitigating these risks requires a proactive strategies like resource leveling to balance the workload. So, resource leveling is a new concept. Resource leveling that you need to see your team and you need to understand each of their, let's say, responsibilities, assign these project activities based on their responsibilities, and to avoid, overloading them with, let's say, responsibilities or activities within the project that they have no experience with, and that will cause an issues and errors and rework sometimes. So, mitigation these or mitigating these risks, as I mentioned, requires a proactive strategies such as the resource leveling, as I mentioned, to balance the workloads, buffer management to handle uncertainties, and contingency planning to address unforeseen issues or challenges. How to maintain schedule flexibility? So, maintaining schedule flexibility is crucial for adapting to changes and constraints during the project lifecycle. Techniques like progressive elaboration and rolling wave planning enables an iterative scheduling. If you remember that we have discussed what exactly is progressive elaboration and rolling wave planning, that is one of the techniques that is mainly used in, let's say, agile methodologies when you don't define all of the activities at once. So you wait for the tasks or the let's say the milestone to come, and then you start, planning for that. So ensuring that the project remains responsive and evolving needs and reducing the likelihood of rework. Tools for schedule optimization. So schedule optimization tools such as project management software and simulation models and earned value analysis provides the data and insights needed for effective decision making. These tools help project managers to identify potential improvements, ensuring that the schedule remains realistic and achievable. Let's now look into one of the real world example when doing schedule optimization. So in the real world construction project, in our case, schedule optimization was achieved using combination of crashing and fast tracking as one of the key tools for schedule optimization. Crashing was applied to critical path tasks to reduce durations, while fast tracking allowed overlapping of design and construction phases. And this approach ensured that the project met its tight deadlines without compromising its quality. To summarize our session about developing the schedule and using the schedule compression techniques, so analyzing and optimizing the project schedule involves leveraging techniques like crashing and fast tracking and addressing risks through resource leveling and buffer management and utilizing the tools to enhance the accuracy. Maintaining flexibility ensures that schedule can adapt to changes, leading to a successful project completion.